So here's a character that doesn't have a whole lot of gameplay video out there for him, so let's have a look. This was the first 4-star character I pulled from the D9. Chris Jericho. We're going to run him with green, green, blue. The third move, the blue, doesn't really matter. I like to run the sub just in case you get in trouble, which you're going to see here. Run him with steel and AJ. AJ gives you more color turn gems, which helps his finisher. Go against 4-star Gold Dust here. Now he's a little bit board dependent. Get the green match right off the bat. That loads the 1 color turn move, but you're going to want to wait till the second green move is loaded. So he's really, unless you get a 4 match or a 5 match on turn 1, he's going to be a turn 3 guy. So we've got both our greens full. Throw the color turns out there. That loads up the finisher, which hits really big. You're going to get 81,000 with this build here. Gold Dust not kicking out of that. So that's a relatively simple turn 3 win for Chris Jericho. We're going to see the other side of Chris Jericho here when you don't get that green friendly board right off the bat. Here's another match, same opponent. Actually, it's not that we don't get the friendly board or the second green match. We're still gonna be turn 3 here with the 2 greens loaded. But the negative side of list Jericho here is when your opponent kicks out of that finisher. If they get a cascade or if you're facing a striker, you could get a kick out from this 81k finisher. So that's what's going to happen here. Gold Dust is going to get a really nice row break and a friendly cascade, and he's kicking out of 81 here. So now you're in a bit of trouble because those green moves are empty. There's nothing to feed that submission. So now we're looking for greens or blues to get us out of trouble here. So we've got our submission loaded, which is the benefit of running your sub as that third move. The reason the third move doesn't really matter is because there's nothing to feed those greens. You have to be the one to feed those greens on your own. So we're going to run the sub, get some damage on Gold Dust here. You could run Jericho as a submission type of guy if you had Eddie Guerrero, for example. One of his purple moves does feed the blue, so you could run him with a Lawler and Eddie as a potential submission guy. But his real attraction is that huge finisher that he's got that not everyone is going to kick out of, so he can be effective. But as you've just seen, when you get a kick out, you're in for a longer match. We're probably on to turn 7 or 8 here. But that finisher did grind him down. The color turns give you a little added damage, and now Gold Dust is done. So you see the pros and cons of Chris List Jericho here, and best of luck with him.